Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great match to start the evening. Our Dunlop Legends Challenge. Two amazing players who've graced the great squash tournaments all over the world for so many years. Let's welcome the boys on court. First of all, once again, representing England, we have our 6 times Canary Wharf champion, 3 times world champion, 3 times British Open champion. Please welcome back Nick Matthew. His opponent from France. At the 5th attempt, we were all so delighted to see him grab that first world title. He won so many events all over the world. He actually appeared in 83 PSA finals, winning 44 of them. That included 3 British Open and 3 US Open titles. Let's hear it for Le Général Gregory Gaultier. And Steve Lyon, who's joining them on court, I think he took pictures at every one of those tournaments I just mentioned. Thank you, Steve. So, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely great to see these guys back on court. Nick busy with his Nick Matthew Academy based at Hallamshire. Also doing a lot of work with England Squash, helping our stars of the future. And I'm sure he's looking forward to this year's Commonwealth Games. Nick, of course, great champion for England in so many Commonwealth Games tournaments. And he's clearly still in good shape this evening, ladies and gentlemen. So let's hear it again, please, for Nick Matthew. Gregory Gaultier. He played Nick in one final here in 2010. And that was the night after Nick had that 2 hours, 7 minutes battle against James Willstrop in the semi-finals. And Greg won't want reminding of the result in the final. Nick, of course, went on to win here so many times. But Greg won so many tournaments in different parts of the world. An amazing squash player. He finally hung up that racket last year, but he's still playing French League, still in great shape, and I know he's been looking forward to playing tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it again, please, for Gregory Gaultier. Your referee for this one is Thorsten Malzahn from Germany. And just to let you know, a little bit of fun, we're having a 3-point challenge right at the start with Nick wearing a GoPro camera on his head.
Half time.
So we're doing a special promotional video for our friends at the Nantes tournament in France. An amazing tournament on the World Tour. It's back in September at a special top secret mystery location this year. And we're helping them out with a fun video, a quick 3 points with Nick wearing a GoPro camera on his head. And just a reminder to the guys from the non-tournament, the usual rates apply. I think Nick and I, a nice bottle of red each should do it, I think. Or a glass in each corner. Both these guys have had some coaching today from Mostafa Asal. Whoever wins will be trying to repeat Mostafa's celebration dance last night, followed by climbing up the front wall in both corners.
Who's serving? At the first race.
So Nick will be coming back with a camera attached to his head. And ladies and gentlemen, you can't keep him off the court. Let's hear it for Ken. As you can see, Ken has a vacancy for a sponsor on the back of his shirt. His agent is here tonight. Open to the highest bidders. He's looking good for 80, isn't he? That's worth a round of applause. Nice footwork, Ken. And after 19 years, Ken still hasn't worked out how to open that door. He's not the only one. So, ladies and gentlemen, back on court, please welcome Nick Matthew and Gregory Gaultier, wired for sound and vision. So, Torsten, over to you, the three-point challenge.
Gear Markets Canary Wharf Classic 2022. It's an exhibition match. First won the three-point match. Gregory Gaultier, the General of France, to serve. Nick Matthew, the Wolf of England, to receive. Best of 3 points. Love all. No less.
Nice.
One love.
Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, both players now on match ball. First round to France. So there we go. Thank you, Harry. Right, now the real stuff begins. Over to you, Torsten.
Here we go. La ball. One love. Two love. Right side, please. Down. And out. 1, 2. Good, good. Two all. Yeah, it's allowed. Yeah. And now 3-2. Four, 2. Five, 2. Down. 6, 2. Seven, 2. Eight, 2. Out. And out 3, 8. Hand out 9-3. Left side, please, Mr. Gaultier. I need to play with the other hand the next 3 rallies. (10-3) game ball. Yeah, I was serious. Next 3 points of the left hand. Come on, show us. Yeah, Peter Marshall. 11-3, game to Gaultier. Gaultier leads 1 game to love. So, plays are ready. Gaultier leads 1 game to love. Love all. And out 1 love. What was good? 2 love. Technique, can you please check the review? Yeah, very good. To love. Yeah. Down. 3 love. And out 1-3. And now 4-1. Five, 1. And now 2-5. Now 3-5. And out 6-3. Now 7-3. You can have water if you like. Ooh. 8-3. Nine, 3. And out 4-9. Need to check. We need to check, or that was good.
We were still checking the last rally.
Technique, is it possible to check the last rally? No. 6-9. No. 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 Not very first one. Yes, lad. Pickup was good. But yes, lad. You're asking for a lad or not? No, pickup was good.
Torsten, up here we saw 2 bounces. Everybody agree? Hands up. Yeah.
Okay.
That's democracy in action.
I must give up. So it's a handout. No, not. Handout 10-5. Game ball. Handout 6-10. Game ball. No. 11-6. Game to Matthew. 1 game all. Play will start in 60 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, take seat please. Players are ready. It's 1 game all. Matthew to serve. Lavo. Good job. 1 love. And out 1-0. Yes, lad.
Oh! You knew, guys! You knew, everyone! Everyone!
I think there's no need to refute.
No, lad!
Yeah, you look, yeah. I can see you try to make us as small as you are, but there's interference. 1-0. Two, 1. Three, 1. Is the towel box okay? Yeah. Hand out 2, 3. Three all. Hand out 4, 3.
The one in the middle is not as thin as it used to be.
I couldn't see any belly there. No, no, no. Hand out 4, 3. Five, 3. Six, 3. Left side. 7, 3. Eight, 3. Nine, 3.
Come on, Nick.
Hand out 4, 9. Yeah. left side, please. 5-9. And out 10-5, match ball. And out 6-10, match ball. Seven, 10, match ball. Oh. 11-7, match to Gaultier. 2 games to 1. Gaultier win 11-3, 6-11, 11-7.
Gentlemen, what an absolutely splendid match. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it again for Greg and Nick. Greg, this is our new post-COVID setup. It worked so well in November that we thought we'd keep it going this year. So it makes it look really nice and neat and tidy. So Greg, how have you been?
Yeah, I've been very busy lately. I took a bit time off after I decided to retire from the PSA Tour. And after, let's say, 2 months, I started to get busy again and traveled to the US, did some camps and exhibitions, meet some friends, you know, because took the time during the career I didn't really have, you know, every time we live in a kind of a rush, you know, every time we play, we have to go back, recover, and we don't really take the time to appreciate things sometimes. So now it's time for me to enjoy life in a different way. And so I was traveling a lot, and then back home in my club in Prague, we have an academy with quite a lot of players right now, so that's keep me in shape as well, because I spar every day with the boys and with the girls if there's any coming. And Nick, you gotta send some girls to Prague. And I've been busy also as I'm a co-promoter of a new tournament in Mauritius. So we have a big PSA tournament, a gold men's event, and 7th to 11th of June, and we just added a 30K women's event. So I've been for the first time on the outside, you know. So
that's good.
It's pretty interesting to, you know, as a player, you don't see how much work, you know, all the promoters and their team they're doing behind the scenes. So it's a lot of work, and it's a very good experience, you know. So
I'm glad to hear that from any ex-player. That's
so now I think
yes.
As a player, you have to appreciate, you know, because it's a ton of work, and so hopefully people who want to travel to Mauritius, have some holidays, and watch some good games, please.
And you know what I'm going to say, don't you? If you need an MC, just
Sure.
Not bad, actually.
And on top of that, we have a club in France. It's the same branch with the Mauritius club. So I'm a part owner of the club, and I'm running the French league team there. So yeah, so it's been good time, very busy, and it's especially important after the career to be busy, I think. You know?
Yes, absolutely.
To keep
Thank
your
you.
mind working.
Yes. Now, Nick, you're busy with your academy in Hallamshire and doing so much more as well. And this, of course, is relaunching the Dunlop Roadshow.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this was, you know, we're going to join everyone from Dunlop up there after. We're going to get our suits on and look smart, and we're going to go up and say hi to everyone at the top after. So save us some food, save us a beer. Someone can buy Greg one for me. We had a bet on a beer for the first. So Paul Hargrave, you can buy Greg a beer. No, yeah, just keeping really busy, and you know, Dunlop is one of my roles along with my academy. I'm working with Berkshire School out in the US, and with Hallamshire, my home club as well, and of course England Squash. So I've got a few different hats, but
yes.
Like Greg said, you know, it's actually a privilege to be busy. You'd be worried if you weren't, and at the same time, you just try to stay fit and be able to play kind of a semi-reasonable level. And I tell you what, playing Greg, I've been playing some Yorkshire League to prepare, and playing Greg is a slightly different standard than Yorkshire League. So you know, I need to get some harder matches, of course.
I hear you had a battle with Sam Todd the other week.
Yeah, you know, that's why I play. I had a great match with Sam Todd. He's obviously been down here. He got the wild card one year. He's the next generation, along with Nick Wall, I think, and Patrick. Nick Wall's from my club. And it's fantastic just to... It's very funny because those guys have got nothing to gain from actually beating us. If they beat us, everyone says, oh, they're old, they're retired, of course you should win. And if they lose, everyone said, how did you lose to the old guy?
Yeah.
So it's actually a hard pressure for the youngsters, and we're just going to kind of enjoy competing for fun as much as we can.
And of course, both of you busy with your families as well, and not traveling so much. You see your kids grow up, which is lovely.
I was lucky to, you know, I cancelled everything. I was very busy, but I cancelled everything to be at Greg's retirement party in Mauritius. That was...
That was a good time.
What can you remember of it?
You're never too busy. You're never too busy for a Mauritius trip, you know.
Absolutely. Well, I'd like to welcome on court Johnny Duffield, the Dunlop UK sales manager. So, Johnny, please come and say a few words. There's something special that Nick has in his hands. Over to you, Johnny.
Thank you, Alan. Yeah, just on behalf of Dunlop, and particularly Steve, your good friend, Steve Heatley, who's moving into a category manager's position, tasked with running squash. We just wanted to recognise and celebrate the career of absolutely one of the greats, and award you with this lifetime achievement on behalf of Dunlop. As Alan mentioned, we've got the Dunlop Roadshow, which Nick's been a part of for a number of years, and we're delighted to say that Greg is coming on board as an ambassador for Dunlop. So hopefully in the future we can enjoy many more moments like this on court. So yeah, Greg, you've been an absolute legend for us as an ambassador. We couldn't wish for somebody. You brought charisma, sort of just a flair that I think, you know, everybody will agree is just, you had your own personality and you brought your own style to squash, and we're absolutely really grateful for everything you've done for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Johnny. Nick is handing a special tribute to Greg. And we'd like to thank Dunlop as well, partnering this tournament and supporting squash down the years in so many ways. Thanks, Johnny. Greg, jump back in, please. Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you, everyone. Tonight, a big shout out to Dunlop that I've been with for 22 years now, I think, almost 23 years. So I'm really glad to be still part of the Dunlop family and try to represent the brand as well as possible, as Nick does. So thanks so much for still having me, and thank you, everyone. Thanks, team. Thanks, PSA TV. Thanks, everybody who's been involved in this great tournament. And
thank you, Greg.
Good luck to the players in the finals.
Gentlemen, I can't let you go without asking you a couple of questions about tonight's final. We've seen some amazing squash this week. We've seen some absolute mayhem on court as well. You know who I'm talking about. What are your thoughts on tonight's final? Greg, you go first.
That's a tough call because you've got Fares who's been coming back, you know, from injuries, and it's nice to see him playing that well, and then you've got Mostafa who is young and hungry. Obviously, he spent maybe quite a lot of time on the court this week, so we'll see if
he spent a lot of time on the floor as well.
Yeah, well, it's still on the court, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know, Nick. What would you say? I'm 50-50.
50-50. Nick, your thoughts, please.
I think I tweeted it yesterday. I would love to have seen Greg in his prime play a Sal. That would have been incredible drama. But no, we just, as a neutral, you know, I know Greg wanted Diego to be in the final because he's working with him a lot in Prague and close friends, Dunlop player as well. And obviously, now that we're neutral, you just like everyone, you just want a good show and a good match and put on a great, you know, you don't want a 3-love in the final, so hopefully it's going to be a late night and we can have a good atmosphere down here at the top, the sides, everywhere. And this is one of the special nights in squash, so hopefully, like TOC, Worlds, Canary Wharf Finals night is where the atmosphere is at its peak for squash, I think. So let's hope it's another one.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Greg. Ladies and gentlemen, let's say thank you to these two magnificent squash legends, Nick Matthew and Gregory Gaultier. What an absolute privilege it is to welcome the boys back on court. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll see you up in the bar. And the boys will soon be heading to the Dunlop stand for 10 minutes, so if you'd like to take a beer, I'm sure they'd be very grateful. They'll be signing some autographs and earning their keep, selling some Dunlop rackets as well. So once again, thank you to Nick and Greg. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you to put your hands together for a very special guest this evening. Please welcome on court